So, welcome to this week's AMA. It is happening with a very dangerous and next level snake game where we deal with very intelligent snakes. We're quest gamers, so we are alliance for managers and client guilds. We also help scholars to proceed with their careers in Web3. And today we're here with Daniel, who's the CEO of the game SnakeCity, an NFT game that is developing and growing very fast. Thank you so much for joining us, Daniel. Hello, guys. Have we got Daniel on the line?
Hello everybody.
Hello, Daniel. Wow, very cool Discord picture. Thank you for
Thank,
joining us.
thank you for having me today with the AMA with the Snake City. It's a great pleasure
Wicked.
speaking with you guys today.
Yes, it's a pleasure to have you. Now, we're very curious. We're dealing with very intelligent snakes that have been like biometrically manipulated or genetically manipulated. Uh, could you tell us a little bit about that idea and how that, if it does, links to the whole NFT concept?
Yeah, sure. Uh, Actually, I and my college we spent the last few years working in on many projects in technology industry and especially for blockchain field. And we are all love to create the fun and easy to play the game. So we decided to build the Snake City, which is really with the concept is really familiar with everybody. It is snake game, right? When we talk about the snake game, that everybody immediately know about the snake game in Nokia when we are in high school or in middle school, and in the 2000. And these are like a very simple game, but it's very addicting game with the control the snake, go around the map, and eat the food. And recently, we are inspired by a very famous game. It is Slither.io or Snake.io or Little Big Snake.io or or other game like this. And our idea is that we want to create a casual and a skill-based game that targets at a mass market audience. So that's why we decided to pick the snakes concept and develop the snake city based on that.
I mean, but gaming already has a mass audience. You don't really have to take it into the whole NFT. What made you want to do that?
Yes, the things is are the end we picked that concept because we have a lot of things can do there to make it more fun with the NFTs economy, right? Or we have a lot of things like we can create the fun tradable skins, and we can have a lot of in-game items to help the gamer to buy to power up and the trades, so they can own the NFT with the different attributes regarding the cell size or the zoom out ability to joining in the battle. And yeah, or there are a lot of things that we can create over that concepts to bring the really unique experience for the gamer. So that's why we picked the name is Snake City. The snake, about the concept about the snake game, right? But the city, because we would love to bring the game really or personalization experience for the people when they play our game. In the future, we can develop a lot of maps with based on the city maps, and it's like exclusively for the people from, for example, in Indonesia they can play Jakarta map, and in Vietnam they play Hanoi map. Yeah, so we have a lot of
Sorry, you
UT.
have different maps for different cities or
Yes,
locations.
yes, it is one of the things that we are developing for Snake City game.
Okay, so I'm in Palermo, Italy. Do you have maps for that?
Yeah, definitely it will be in the roadmap as long as that we have the strong community in this country.
Awesome. I love being on the roadmap. So how does it work? Like if you have a community in one particular place, are these like players competing against each other?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
So is there any difference? Like, are you put in a community? So are you competing against your community or are you playing with your community? How does it work? Like the actual geolocation part?
No, actually, it's not. It's only one of the the feature that we put in the roadmap of Snake City. It's not like a you are in Vietnam, you only play Hanoi map. It's not something like that. But or like we feature some in the future we feature some map for exclusively for the community that we have. Or if we have a strong community from this country, definitely we have an exclusive map for this country only. Any other want to join in that map, they need to buy their or the skin or to joining in that map. Yeah. So basically, it's not like it depends on geographic that you need to join. You can play it, or everyone can play it. But yeah, like I mentioned, it is a roadmap in the future with some exclusively, for the community, local community.
Gotcha.
Mm.
I'd like to remind you guys, if you are listening in, if you have any questions, you can either write your question in the AMA comment section or the AMA chat, or you can actually ask to go on stage. And we'll put you right on stage, right in front of Daniel, and you can ask your question about Snake City. Now, I am quite impressed by your roadmap. You obviously have a lot there to blockchain development and tokenomics. What's your kind of priority? What chains are you looking at, and how are you looking to distribute your tokens and NFTs?
Yeah, okay, because the traffic is not really good. I cannot hear you the full sentences, but I get you are asking about the change that we are developing and the tokenomics. Is that correct?
That's right.
Yeah, sure. We are our game is based on Avalanche platform. And to be honest, like we when we develop the game, there are many blockchain platform that we discuss internally. There are some opinion. Hey, let's go on Binance Smart Chain. There are some comments. Why not Solana? Is something like that. But finally, we pick Avalanche because for some reason, the first one, Avalanche is EVM based. So our blockchain team, we have a strong experience in EVM base. So we develop it quite easily. And also the most important reason to make us to go ahead with Avalanche because they have a subnet technology that is really great for GameFi to scale and also increase the user performance and user experience for the gamer. And for example, developing the subnet, we can save around at least 20% of gas fee for each transition. And because in the blockchain GameFi, we have a lot of transaction with the gas fee, right? So using subnet or in Avalanche, simply build on top of existing Avalanche network, so we can optimize the traffic using a native token for gas, and the custom network opened the door for many use case, and so we pick Avalanche for that those reasons to go ahead. And in SnakeCity, we also got the investment from Ava Labs for officially Blizzard Fund. So we also have a lot of support from Avalanche Foundation for for the blockchain development.
Sounds really good. I mean, there is a really strong community going through Avalanche. When it comes to actually NFTs and the sale of NFTs, what's your plans there? Are you planning Do you have any airdrop giveaways? Do you have any pre-sales? And what are the dates?
Yeah, sure. Actually, we our approach is a little bit different from other game in the market. I can say that you can see that there are a lot of games they have NFT sales before the IDO, and they usually sell NFT with 10,000 or even 20,000 NFTs, and they sell it with your stable coins or AVAX or BNB, right? And in SnakeCity, we are doing differently. First, we sell the NFT after the IDO. So it means that the people joining the IDO first, and they have a chance to buy our token. And then in the TZE, in the listing day, we also open the NFT sales and marketplace as well. So the people can use a token that they buy from IDO and Launchpad, and they can buy the NFT. And the second point or of SnakeCity that we also doing differently, it is we have a quite limited NFT, or we only have a 630 NFT sales. And we have a two route with the whitelist and the public route for NFT sales. And because we have a quite limited NFT sales, and it's also sell by it's sold by our token. So the people need to. I think that the best strategy here is to join the IDO. Here is in Avalanche. It is biggest launchpad in a Avalanche ecosystem. We have our token, and then they go to our platform to buy the NFT sales, and it's quite limited. Yeah. So the reason we're doing that, because for many game, they sell the NFT first. They call it is INO, right? Initial NFT offering, right? In a lot in the marketplace, or and they sell it with the stable coin, or AVAX or BNB, and then they do the IDO. So the problem is that the people buying your token in IDO, so that is no utility after that. They don't have any utility to buy the NFT, and yeah, so that's why it's only the trade coin, right? So the pump up will happen, right? And that's why we really want to bring the fair for retail investor. Like we want them to have a utility, token from IDO, and then they use the token to buy the NFT after that. That is the first one. And the second one, or why we only have 630 NFTs, it's quite limited, because or I think
Yeah.
that sorry if it is too long, but I hope that you guys still understand that one.
No, no, no. We do understand. So basically, if I got the number correctly, it's 630 NFTs in total. Is that
Yes,
correct?
that's correct. And I
And
will
when do you
talk.
have a chance to get those NFTs? Is it like all the same date, or what's your plan on that?
Yeah, it's the same date. I mean that in the TZ event or listing event, we also open the NFT sales, and the marketplace is also ready. So the people just use a token to buy the NFT, and we have a definitely we have a two route with the wireless route that we have 30 minutes, and we sell 300 NFT in the wireless, and the public route with the first come first serve with 330 NFT, and I would like to explain a little bit why we only have a 630 NFT. Why not 10,000, 20,000? So uh, because we I see a lot of project in the GameFi that they facing one of the biggest problem is that they do not control the game economy well. It means that the in-game token inflation, the game is falling down after 2 months or 3 months after game release, and the reason is that they try to onboard many gamer at the first time, and they don't test it out in the small scale, trying to build a loyal community, trying to control the game economy well, and then ready to explore later. We are doing the same concept with Step N, if you know that, or like they when they onboard the new user, they also have some step to onboard gradually. So we are doing the same strategy that we are not rushed to be success in 2 months is something like that. We Our strategy is that we want to build a loyal community. We work well in in the small community first, and we bring all the profit for the gamer joining in the first day, and then we control the game economy well, and then we exploit later. And we also have a breeding function and feature, so to help the people have like a baby snake with the Genesis Zero NFT. Yeah,
Thank you so much. And then, I mean, you've obviously been growing quite a bit, and you've been around for a while. How much growth do you expect it to be like the next 3 months?
yeah, sure. I think that let me tell you about the main milestone of Snake City. So the idea will be end of this month, 23rd of May. Or actually, in Avalanche, you need to join in the register route, which is open in 19th of May. And or the game and NFT sales also released right after the IDO. And in the next 3 months, we have some roadmap to develop. Definitely, that subnet is one of the our priority at the moment because it brings a lot of benefit for the gamer to joining Snake City. And in this quarter, maybe next month, we will have some news regarding subnet. It will be really interesting, exciting. We are one of the first games subnet in Avalanche. And uh, in the next 3 months, next quarter, we will consider regarding the multi-chain is also in our roadmap. We don't want to limit ourselves in only Avalanche, and we are discussing with some other foundation to ready and support NextD go into the multi-chain. And we also have some other game modes that need to be developed as well.
Thank you so much. And lastly, like I know that there is a massive giveaway going on. And with 5 prizes, could you tell us a bit more about what they need to do? And there's a better testing. There's a lot there. So could you tell us a little bit about that?
The testing, is that correct? Or
You've got a beta test, and you've
ah,
got a
beta.
giveaway.
Okay, okay, yeah, the beta test,
So
right?
it's just like 'cause a lot of our community members are joining that, and basically, what do they have to do to win the first prize?
Yeah, sure. Actually, yeah, we are happy to provide the beta test for Quest game, or because our we really value the community when they play the game or they enjoy it, and they can also earn the reward. And really happy to have their feedback regarding the game experience that they have, or anything that we can improve, or to work better. And yeah, we have the prize for top five, right? And the people just fill the form, and we will send the token, testnet token, and they can experience the game from buying the egg, open the snake, uh, play the game, and have a result. And we have a leaderboard to track all the performance, so they can also can see the leaderboard real time to see their position in the leaderboard.
Well, thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate your time here. So if I understood you correctly, you are releasing like a few things very soon. And is there any specific dates that you like to put it on a calendar so we know?
Yeah, I think very soon we will announce the ideal in Avalanche in our Twitter and Avalanche Twitter. and the registration will open from 19, and the IDO start 23rd of May, and it happens in 2 days to end the IDO. And the TGE, the NFT sales, the game release will from 27th of May. So that is, our important milestone for the Snake City, upcoming event.
Okay, thank you, Daniel. I would like to thank everyone for joining us today. It's been amazing to have you here, Daniel, from Snake City, and we're looking forward to the game release on the 22nd of May.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, feel free to joining our social channels to keep update about our news, and feel free to ask us anything or any other information if you guys have any question.
Fabulous. And we're also going to be announcing the winners very soon. Thank you so much for everyone for joining us today. Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.